Hayward, California. A 100-year-old Northern California woman is getting her high school diploma some 8 decades after she dropped out. Hayward High awarded Mildred Principe her diploma during a ceremony at the school that included a limousine ride for her, an orchestra with music, and a cake in her honor. She enrolled at Hayward High in 1927, when some students still rode horses to the school. She dropped out to get married to her high school sweetheart, Ed. Why is she getting her diploma?
How old is she?
She's 100.
So but she didn't graduate.
Dropped out.
She did drop out.
Dropped out.
So
The dropout. She's a fucking high school dropout. But somehow, she turned 100.
Kicks around long enough.
Oh, you kick around long enough, you get a fucking limo. Here's your diploma. But wait a minute. You never finished. You dropped out to get straight married. Had a wonderful life. She worked, at a drugstore, at a newsstand in a drugstore. Her husband was a carpenter. They were in love, never had children, married forever. But that's all great, and I'm so happy she had a dope life. But
you didn't
you don't graduate from high school, dropout, so you don't get a diploma. Sorry. It's insane to me. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get that diploma. So I don't get it, because I don't get so what do you go to you show up and you get the diploma? What does it mean? You dropped out of high school. It doesn't mean anything.
But then doesn't it not mean an honorary doctorate doesn't mean anything either, right?
Well, that doesn't mean shit. Yeah. It doesn't mean nothing. But I was in high school and they had sort of voluntary CPR classes. And I was like, oh, voluntary. I'll go kick it in the cafeteria and get crazy. I'm not going to get a phone call from Hayward High School now being come back and we're going to give you that I wouldn't take it, because what the fuck?
Here's your CPR
Here's your CPR certification.
From 1981.
Yeah, because you made it for your podcast. But I can't. Doesn't matter. But trust me, I can't. It doesn't matter. Here it is. What does that piece of paper mean? Doesn't mean nothing to me. So she's getting a diploma. It makes me sick. Yeah. You're a dropout. I wish I could have been there. Just been you're a fucking dropout. And this whole thing is a fucking sham. But that's how we do it these days. That's just the world that we live in, I guess, now. Yeah, hey, true. Come by and get a diploma. How? I dropped out 80 years ago and dropped out of school when I rode my horse there. We have cars now. Here's a diploma. But it's insane.